guys, let's just have a conversational video today. I just posted on my community that gender dysphoria and autism are linked. This really surprised me, but not completely because I have both of these things. So it did not surprise me too much that they are linked together. But it is a little bit of surprise because I didn't realize that other people were facing this type of thing as well. I didn't know how widespread it was. I know that all autistic people are different. Everyone with gender dysphoria feels differently about it. But I did not know that there was a link between the two. I thought that it was two separate things, but apparently they're sort of linked together. So it's a very high possibility for you to have both of them. So it's very common for you to have both conditions. So I want to talk about how I feel about my gender. First of all, being female has never been easy for me. I've always felt kind of like I don't belong as a female, and I kind of feel like I don't belong as a male either. Kind of feel like I'm somewhere in the middle. So I guess non-binary is the right term for it. I used to tell people that I was non-binary as a child and I got over it, but maybe I never did get over it. Yeah, I kind of probably never got over it. I've just kind of masking as this female for like many years because I don't know how to really be non-binary really because it's such a new thing. And it's such a difficult thing to explain to people that being masking as a female is just easier for me than trying to explain to people that I'm non-binary a lot of times. I find that it's easier for younger people to come out than it is for someone like me that's almost 30 to come out and tell people that I'm non-binary, so it may be that way. Also, I wasn't grown up believing that non-binary was a thing. I kind of thought I was a freak. So I wasn't grown up believing that non-binary was a thing. I just thought that male and female were only things that you could be. And I didn't really want to change, but I did want to be nullified as a child. I did want to nullify my gender. I did want to have top surgery. I did want to do those kind of things as a child. But my parents were against it, so it never happened. Even as a teenager, I wanted to do these types of things, but it never happened because my parents said, you'll find someone, you'll meet someone, you'll want to fall in love, and they'll judge you, and they'll not want to be with you because you don't have boobs or you don't have a vagina. They won't want to be with you because you don't have parts. Because apparently sex is such an important part of life that people don't want to be with someone that doesn't have parts. But now that I'm asexual, I realize I don't really even care about sex. So there's that. So I'm kind of back at stage one where I'm like, well, do I really want to do this? Or is it still going to affect how people view me? Are people going to be still more attracted to me if I have parts? Or are they going to be still attracted to me? Are people still going to be attracted to me if I don't have boobs and I don't have a vagina? Are people still going to be attracted to me? Can I still be attractive without parts? I don't know. And that's a question that I don't know how to answer. I don't know how to answer can people still be like super attractive without boobs or a vagina? I don't know. I've never met anyone that's had top surgery and gender nullification. So I've never met anyone, so I don't know how attractive I would find them. So I don't know if that really affects how attractive you find someone or not, because I've never met anyone like that. So it's a possibility that someone could still be attracted to me, but if they find out, they may be repulsed. I don't know. And that's something that I don't know if I want to like generally repulse people all the time by telling them, oh yeah, you want to date me, but I don't have any parts. I don't have boobs. I don't have a vagina, but you can still date me. Are people going to be repulsed by that? Is that going to repulse people or not? I don't really know, because I don't really plan on dating people that are very interested in sex, because obviously I won't be engaging in a lot of sex because I won't have a vagina in that case. Because if you get gender nullified, you're not going to be that interested in sex, because you're not going to have a vagina anymore. So possibly you might be interested in pleasing your partner orally, possibly. I mean, there's a possibility of anal sex, but it's not really probably something that you're going to be thinking about all the time. But it's probably not something that you're going to be on your brain all the time, is sex. That's probably not going to be your major focus. Where a normal relationship, it seems like there's a lot of focus on sex, and there's a lot of focus on reproduction and things, and you wouldn't be able to reproduce if you got nullified. So that's another thing. I would not be able to have children if I got gender nullified. So not like I really want to have kids, but it might turn somebody off if I get gender nullified. I don't know. So I'm kind of just talking here, talking things out. If you guys have any opinions on what people might find attractive or not attractive, you can let me know. I don't really know. Like I said, I'm not trying to judge anyone who has done this. I do not know. I do not know how it affects you. Like, if you have done this and you enjoy it, that's fine. Please let me know what it is like, because I don't want to make a mistake. But if this is something that would actually be good for me, I would like to know what it is like to not have boobs and not have a vagina and be gender nullified and have top surgery and things like that. I want to know what it's like, because I've never gone through these types of things, so I want to know what it's like. I'm curious, because this is a desire I had as a kid, but I don't know how much I still want this. I don't really know. I don't really know. I just know that it's just problematic, because I feel like I'm going to be judged by everyone I know if I do these types of things. I feel like people might turn on me, and I don't know if I can really handle that. Know if I can handle a bunch of people turning on me for doing something like this. So I don't know if I can actually go through with it or not. What do you guys think about this? Is this something that you have ever thought about doing, or have ever planned on doing? Have ever had someone tell you no? Like, is this something that you've ever thought about doing? Please let me know, because I'm kind of curious about what your experience with gender dysphoria is. Obviously, I've never felt completely female, and I've never really felt completely male either, so it's never been a point where I've wanted to be one or the other. I've actually wanted to be in the middle, but to actually be that way, I've always thought that I needed to have top surgery and to have gender nullification, but I've never done those things. So I'm kind of still in that limbo where I'm still technically female. I'm not technically, not physically non-binary, but I could become physically non-binary. So, kind of just throwing that out there. And I will see you guys next time. Bye now.